Put your things on this side. And I hope you wanna say like you're saving you. This is crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. You know, people were saying that Lemon8 wasn't getting banned too, but people were wrong. People were so wrong. You can't even open the apps. Like, as soon as you open it, it say done. Zilch. You're done. And I hope you're like. And I'm gonna tell you what's about to happen. Everybody about to go back to all the platforms that they was on before, which means YouTube about to go up, Instagram about to go up, Facebook, all them other apps that people was using before TikTok came along are about to start gaining traction again because everybody like TikTok. And one of the reasons I think people like TikTok was because you were able to make money off there in so many different ways, on top of the fact that we found out a lot of stuff that was going on in other parts of the country, other parts of the world, in different countries because of TikTok. It was a lot of stuff that was going on, laws and stuff that were being passed in the US that people didn't know about, didn't know that what was happening. But I feel like TikTok kind of shined a light, or did shine a light on that. A lot of things that, health wise, things that could heal you, things that you could partake in to get better. Hey, Michaela. Um, and that's another reason I feel like they came after TikTok. And then you have, if the government can't track that money that you're making on there, then that's another reason. And then TikTok, they wanted TikTok. I'm good. How are you? They wanted TikTok to sell the app. Who are you gonna sell it to? A U.S. based, a U.S. CEO or something like that. So now you got all these people, um, you know, trying to. They want to buy TikTok. TikTok is like hell no, and now all of a sudden it's banned in the U.S. It's not banned in any nowhere else, just the U.S. Thank you. So now you're in a situation where you don't have TikTok, and then Lemon8 and TikTok partner together. So now you don't have Lemon8, you don't have TikTok, and Lemon8 was a popular app. I don't think that they were paying influencers yet, but they were definitely partnered with TikTok. Now you can't get on Lemon8. So you have 70,000 people out of jobs right now because of the TikTok ban, and they're just supposed to go back and work in 9 to 5s like everybody else, especially when they put all this work in. Hey y'all, if y'all are new here, make sure you go subscribe and comment. But it's unfortunate that a lot of people lost their jobs today, because our government, you know, can be greedy. Thank you. So, but there will be other ways, there will be other apps. But what's next? What's going to happen is, everybody who left Lemon8, thank you. Everybody who left Lemon8, or you can't get on Lemon8 and you can't get on TikTok, what's going to happen is all the other platforms that people were getting away from because of TikTok, everybody's going to start to go back on. So you're going to have Twitter going, probably going back up. You're going to have Facebook going back up. You're going to have Instagram going back up because Instagram was losing a lot of their people to, TikTok. You're going to have Facebook going back up again. All of these apps that people were getting off of because TikTok just had so much more to offer are going to start going back up. But the thing about it is now everything that you do is going to be tracked, right? So, and I'm not saying that TikTok wasn't tracking. I can't say that. But what I do know is TikTok provided everybody with a safe space to say whatever they wanted without fear of being reprimanded. There were no consequences. Everything was more open on TikTok, and people had freedom of speech. They were able to utilize their right and not be reprimanded because they were honest. People had a lot of insight, a lot of yeah, Facebook, yeah, mm-hmm, yep. Facebook gonna blow back up. That's true. Make sure you go subscribe, like, comment. But yeah, Facebook is definitely gonna go back up. You once again, Facebook. The owner of Facebook is the owner of Instagram. And him and Elon Musk probably friends, the best of friends. So now you got X, which used to be Twitter, about to go up. You know, so yeah, it's much bigger. They try to say it's because TikTok um, is based in China, and they don't want them sharing information. But a lot of you don't know that the owner of TikTok is from Singapore. Just found that out. He doesn't. He's not. He I can't say he's not worried about the information because let's be real, everybody tracks our information. The government tracks our information. So you being upset because somebody else is doing it is crazy, but you know, we don't truly have real freedom in this country anyway. You don't want somebody else getting, you know, it be your own people. So this is going to be an interesting next couple of days. Again, we have a lot of people, 70,000 people just lost their jobs today. 70,000. I got that from my aunt. Yep. So, but to anybody who is on this app who, have been looking to blow up on YouTube, I'm telling you, just get on and start being consistent because without TikTok and without Lemon8, and now you're going to have more people trying to find a way to make money. You're about to have a lot of new creators come into this space, and so you if you're on here and you do want to be a creator, now is the time to do it. I know before when they were trying to ban it, it was because they said that they were using that app to spy on the US. Now I'm not for sure the complete reason, but we all know when it comes down to the government, it's never just one reason. And a lot of it comes down to them not being able to profit or benefit off of what somebody else can bring. So I'm pretty sure, because I remember seeing something like the owner of Facebook was trying to buy TikTok at one point and they wasn't going for it. So if they don't see a benefit, if they're not gaining anything from it, what's the point of having it? It's a mess. It's a hot mess. And unfortunately, as always, us regular people who, you know, always have to be the casualty of whatever mess they got going on. So, but definitely it's definitely about to be a lot of new creators in every space. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. YouTube Shorts are probably about to do really good because TikTok. A lot of people like TikTok because of the scrolling. You could just scroll all the short form content on the homepage. So YouTube Shorts are probably about to go back up again. So definitely getting that for sure. Yep. I'm telling you, if you're watching this and you want to be a creator, now's the time to do it. And you got about 24 hours to start. You got about 24 hours to start. Yeah, a lot of people still like YouTube. A lot of people prefer YouTube. We say YouTube University. You learn a lot of stuff on here, but yeah, the only thing is on YouTube stuff is are it's a lot of things on YouTube that are still sensitized. So and you have to still be careful about what you say and what you do, and you know, TikTok was like your free police. Government don't like freedom for the people, so you got to be careful. Um, yeah, examples of what? I need to know what examples you're talking about. Examples of what? Like what gets you banned or censored? I know people have been censored for cursing. Um, I cuss in some of my videos. I think it depends on like if it's in the beginning of the video and what curse word you use or like what you say. I don't know. But I know people have been censored for cursing, copyrighted for using own music. Um, a YouTuber on here, she's only been on YouTube for like 3 months. She got monetized and she recently got demonetized because she was recording in the car. That's what they said. She was recording in the car. So I think YouTube is starting to crack down on that too. A part of the reason too is because they already pay a lot of creators. So they're probably trying to cut back expenses, and a lot of these creators who are making really really good money have a lot of brand deals. They have partnerships with companies, and that's where a lot of their money is coming to because yeah, um yeah, yeah. How to modify, right? Because modifying weapons is illegal. Modifying weapons is illegal. Can't do that. Not supposed to do. Mm-hmm. That's true. That's why if you wanna if you are going to get on the app, you have to study the app. It does depend on the state, but if if yeah, but you I'm sorry. Yes, it is depending on your state, but that's why you should look up the laws of wherever you are. Definitely look at the laws of wherever you are. And then even if like let's say you're in Canada and it's not illegal in Canada, right? The reason I said Canada is because we know TikTok just got banned, but people in Canada will still be able to access it. So if you're in Canada and you're showing people how to modify weapons, but YouTube everybody has access to, so it really wouldn't even matter because they're not gonna only just show your videos to people in your state. The part of being on this platform is to grow and expand and be able to reach people in other states and countries. So I don't even. I left my water in the house and I'm thirsty. Yeah. If you're new here, make sure you go subscribe. I upload videos every Tuesday and Sunday. Yeah. It's crazy though, because when you think about it, you don't, no one truly has real freedom. We think we know what freedom is. We think we know what freedom is. We think we know. But nobody truly has real freedom. That's the trick of the government. That's the trick of the mind. Nobody truly has real freedom. Being financial free is being just that, financial free. But when you live in a world where you have higher ups wanting to control everything that you do, there's no such thing as true freedom. Not in the US at least. Some people have experienced true freedom. People come People from other countries come here for a better life. They get here and realize it's all a scam. Was in the Marines quotes back and I can honestly say everything had changed. Yeah. Mhm. When you go to different countries, you start to see and realize everything is not what it seems. Everything is not always what we're being told either. Mhm. Yep. Thank you for your service. Yeah. You realize when you go to different countries, you realize everything is not what it seems. And we only know what they want us to know. Mhm. Times are different. And I know you said you're gonna check out my videos, but I mainly do like vlogs and stuff. I'm trying to get into, well, I also like makeup videos, but I'm gonna be getting to advice videos too, or like, just sharing my traumas or experience with YouTube as well. So I don't know if that'll be more your speed. Just letting you know. I don't want you to be disappointed. But yeah, when you go to different countries, um you see that everything is not what it seems. And sometimes, to be honest, when you go to countries, some countries are not you know how like in the US we're all like social media addicts. But if you go to like, I don't know, like India or Trinidad, Jamaica, a lot of those people don't be into social media like how we are, and they are so much happier. They because they understand the importance of time. They understand the importance of being around people you love. They understand the importance of family. Um they understand the importance of life, and it doesn't revolve around social media. I think it's all the same everywhere. What you mean? It's all the same, like social media, or yeah, yeah, yeah. Family is, yeah. That's true. I went out the country for the first time, and mm-mm. I went out the country. I went to Trinidad in March. Do you know that they're just getting introduced to PayPal, and they don't. Like how we can sit in the house and be on social media all day, they don't do that. They go out and party. They call it liming. They go out every night and they socialize with people every day. People just walking the streets, eating fruit or whatever, just chill. Like they're not into social media like how we are. I noticed that they don't even have. You know how like we here we probably have like bowling alley, movie theaters, and that they don't even have that there. Mm-mm. Yeah, they're on WhatsApp. Yeah, they don't have bowling alleys. They don't have skating rings. They're just getting Starbucks. Literally, just getting Starbucks there. You see stuff like that at the resorts where people on social media, but when you actually go out and you're in the villages or you're in um yeah, when you go actually out like in the villages and go like out, no. And I stayed with family there. So I was actually like I was not I was not at a resort. I was out there. I was out there. Um, how was it with that name? Trinidad was hot. I was sick for the first couple of days I was there because obviously the change in temperature. I went in March. Here it was like 40 degrees, 40, 50 degrees there. As soon as we landed, before we landed, when we hit the air, the Caribbean air, you could feel the plane get hot and humid. As soon as we got off the plane, it was 98 degrees. Humidity. It felt like it said 103. I remember that like yesterday. Yeah. Every day it was hot. And then they experienced something called dry season. So it hadn't rained there in months. And I prayed so hard for it to rain so the fruits could grow, people could have water because they actually depend on that stuff like the rain and stuff to provide them water to take showers, to use the restroom, all of that stuff. They had some people have big tanks in their like yards or behind their homes, so when it rains the tanks fill up and that's how they use that to take showers and get water and stuff like that, fresh water, rainwater. And when I tell you it rained for 2 days straight, I was so happy. But the beach was nice, water was clear. People are out every day socializing. Like I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Like people are out every day socializing. Yep. And honestly, it was it was really hot there. Like I feel like I have to have, and some people don't even have air conditioning because they can't afford the system. So luckily we had air conditioning, but yep. And people are used, geckos will just come in your house, just be crawling up your wall, chilling, and people are so used to that. And I just can't, because it was one on the wall, and I was like, it has to go. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Yeah, we do. I was trying to move there. I'm like, all right, it's time to go. I ate fruit majority of the time I was there. It was so, it's like being there makes you not want to eat bad because there you don't have as many options as you do. Like, yeah, they had what was it, Royals? That's what it's called. They had a Royals there. I think that's what it's called, Royals. There, which is like a Popeyes. They had a Starbucks. They had Starbucks. They had McDonald's, but everything was so far. Like, you had to drive far to get to all those places. So that's the last thing you're thinking about is, oh, I want some McDonald's. So my first thought every day was, I want some fruit. As soon as I got there, watermelon. Watermelon was so fresh, so good. I had orange. Orange. So when you go into the store, literally the fruit is in like a clear bag, and the fruit still had dirt on it from when it fell off of the damn tree and hit the ground. They don't rinse that off. You do it. I had fresh mango. Listen, I know I lost like 10 pounds while I was there. And I was only there for 2 weeks. Honestly, that's why I'm trying to get back into it. I said I want to do like the Daniel fast. I really just need to go just drink and eat fruits and vegetables for like a week. I know I can do it. It's a mental thing for me. But I need to stop saying it and I just need to do it. But oh my gosh, I felt so good. And I was sick. And like, I did feel weak because I was sick. But after eating fruits and stuff for a while, I felt so good. hmm Hey, Alexis. Make sure you go subscribe. hmm Thank you. I gave up alcohol and fast food. Also, listen, the fast food get me every time because let me tell you, I was driving today and I was hungry and I kept saying I'm hungry. You know what I did? Don't judge me. I went to Burger King and I got me a Whopper Junior. I didn't get the big one. I got the small one. And I didn't get the meal. I just got the sandwich. But it was good in the moment, but then after you eat it, you feel so bad because you realize like it was not worth it. It's not. It wasn't worth it. It was never worth it. And I do that not often, but whenever I do eat out, I feel bad immediately after. I'm like, why did I eat that? Why? Hey, I mean, I heard Burger King burgers they're actually fresher. Well, like they're actually made versus McDonald's. Alexis, I think I'm just seeing you get on here, so thank you. And also, we were talking about the TikTok ban and Lemon8 and how the platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that is about to start going up. People are these creators are going to be looking for a new space, and this is probably going to be the new space for them. So, if you are interested in being a creator, you probably should do YouTube Shorts because I'm pretty sure they're going to start going up soon. Again, thank you. Yeah. But yeah, like I don't even crave fast food like that. That's the thing. Like, it's I don't even crave fast food like that. And then like sometimes I'll only eat once a day. Like, I won't really be hungry. And that's it. But then my body hasn't gotten the nutrients it needed. So now it's feeding off of, my fat, like it's storing fat. So now I'm not really losing anything. I'm not, you know. So I know, and I know better. I know I do need to drink more water, and I can't. So here's the thing: I can't consistently drink water unless it's in like a glass bottle, or if it's not in like a cup. And I don't get mad at me when I say this, but like a Stanley Cup. So my job got us Stanley Cups last year for our annual, like they give us like gift boxes like twice a year. So last year they got us Stanley Cups, the company branded Stanley Cups. And when I was using that Stanley Cup, I was drinking like I was drinking a lot of water. And it's not the small, it's the big Stanley Cup. But yeah, but the thing is though, I don't really drink sugary drinks like that either. Like I don't be like, oh, I want some juice. I don't drink soda. I don't drink soda. Um, yeah, I don't drink soda. And then juice, I don't drink juice every day either. So sometimes I just won't drink liquid. So that's my problem. I'm not drinking enough liquids. Coke, a good Pepsi, shit, a good Pepsi. But you want to know one thing I did notice? When you stop drinking sodas and you just drink like water and you don't drink no juice, you just drink water. So let's say you drink water for a whole month and you drink a soda, that soda, it does not taste the same. You literally are not fooled by the deception of the can of the soda that you drinking, because once you drink water for a full month and then you go and drink a soda, all you taste is the sugar. All you taste is the sugar. Once you drink water for a whole month and you go and you pick up that soda, all that other stuff that you thought that soda was going to be like and how it was going to be so good, you realize it wasn't even worth it. Because every time I do that, I was like, why did I drink this? All I taste is the sugar. You don't even taste the what is it? I forgot what it's called. What make it fizzy? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But you don't even taste that at all. You don't taste it. You just taste the sugar. The sparkling, you don't. It's crazy because we have some hibiscus leaves in the house and we boiled them and let them sit for a day, and we just drank it. It was good. I thought it was really good. Put your hand on this side, and I hope your hands like I'm sitting here literally editing a YouTube video. It's already been edited for the most part, but um yeah, it's already been edited for the most part, but now I gotta add like other things in there. Mm-mm. So what's the goal? What's the plan? What we doing? Are we Doing shorts, YouTube shorts. We should do a challenge. The challenge is going to be, since we know that TikTok is getting banned, the challenge should be that we upload every day for a week. We should upload every day for a week. It don't matter how many times. It could be one time, two times. It probably should be between 2 or 3. Upload 2 to 3 times for a week. And see where they get you. I'm not gonna lie, the beginning of 2024, I had 110 subscribers. I went to 112, then I went to 140. When I got to 140, 2024 started, I said, oh, I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. It's my fault that I did not get to 1,000 subscribers. It was not YouTube's fault, because after I started gaining subscribers, I started to fall off because I have this anxiety and this thing where, like, I'm afraid of success. So once I started me seeing, like, my subscribers grow faster and faster and faster, I was like, ooh, let me pull back a little bit. So I'm working on that. But when I tell y'all, I posted every day, 2 times a day on shorts for like 2.5 months, and I gained over 500 subscribers. I'm not playing. Yeah. The reason why I like short form content is because it requires less effort. When you are doing vlogs or doing sit down talking to videos, I feel like it requires so much. Yeah. Just like I need to just gotta go for drinking more water and exercising. Nobody really knows their limits until they start to push themselves. See, everybody think that it's a cap on how much work they can do. Everybody think it's a cap on how much work they can do. To be honest, you could do it all. People place limitations on themselves, put limitations on other people just because you think you can't do something. You may not think that you're ready for the job, but that job might actually be the job for you, and you get it and you do it better than anybody that's ever done it before. Apply that to all areas of your life. Look, I'm talking to myself. It's so true. Mm-hmm. I can't go to sleep right now because I had to edit this video. I actually have to edit it, but I think the other one I can actually do tomorrow. This one is almost done. I just have to upload it, create the title, create the thumbnail, and then boom, it's done. It's going up tomorrow. It might go up tomorrow. I might save this video for like another day and post the original one. I mean, and post the one I did yesterday. The video that I originally was gonna put up tomorrow is just a vlog. I went out with my friend. I went out with my friend. Had like a birthday party. Had a birthday party at a restaurant. Maintenance. I had a ponytail a week ago, so maintenance. I did my nails, blah blah. But the video that I'm thinking about putting out is my video about losing people. It's okay to start over. and just talking about my experiences with losing people, losing friends and family, experience growing pains. Um, yeah, a lot of people. I don't want to get into it, but I'm gonna get into it. A lot of times when we are trying to grow, um, for the betterment of us, you just want to be the best version of yourself. A lot of times when you're trying to grow, there could be people, places, and things holding you back. So I feel like we have a hard time letting go of things that no longer serve us just because we are comfortable. Just because we're comfortable, it's our comfort zone. But comfort is not always good. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Is this guy on YouTube who had cancer? I don't know. I think he had colon cancer. I'm not. I don't exactly remember. Um, what kind of cancer he had, but when he found out he had it, he literally went cold turkey on all meats. Like he started eating raw fruits and vegetables. That's it. Watermelons, vegetables all day, and he even did like a YouTube journey on it. And he doesn't have cancer anymore. I don't know if that would help, cause some of the food in the U.S. says organic, but you gotta read them numbers on them labels to see if they really organic or if they lying. But yeah, he was able to cure his cancer from, and like I said, I don't know if that helped, but um maybe going cold turkey and just going on a raw diet might help. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But when you said that, that's the first thing that came to my head because I thought his story was interesting. Yeah, all the processed foods. See, but that's why I want to stop eating meats and eat fruits and vegetables and beans all my life. Mm, I'm sorry. I would consider myself something like a conspiracy theorist. So for me, it's like, did they just say that? You know, I question everything. Just like how they told us was important. Breakfast is not the most important meal of the day. It's not. And breakfast is not the most important meal of the day. They say that it is, but breakfast wasn't a thing uh, until about 50 years ago. 40 years ago, probably. Breakfast wasn't a thing. When you go to other countries too, you see like how they talk about things in the UK. What are they saying? Things in certain things in Europe are like banned that they allow us to eat here just at our own expense, our health. Um, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And it all, if you think about it, everything that I'm saying goes back to the reason why TikTok was banned. If they can't control it, they don't want it. Because if TikTok would have sold to the owner of Facebook, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So yeah, that's why Facebook about to blow back up. That's why Instagram about to blow back up. That's why YouTube Shorts, and it's about to be an influx of new creators coming on here because people are going to be looking for new ways to make money. Um, mm-hmm. And this is conspiracy theory for real. Um, this is conspiracy theory for real, but it was not from me. I watched a video of this. I forgot the name of the person, but they basically did a video about how Oreos, um, Oreo, the symbol on the Oreo is supposed to be like some kind of Freemason or devil symbol on the Oreo. I was like, what? Hmm. I haven't looked at Oreos the same. Oh, what about the Starbucks one on the cup? Let me know so I can stop going there. Who is the Starbucks lady? Mmm. Really? I'm gonna have to look that up. That's interesting. Cause I will surely stop going to Starbucks. That's the thing. Like when I hear about stuff like that, I look at it completely different. I'm like, oh, can't do that no more. The the title of this live is literally TikTok and Lemon8 getting banned. What's Dutch, bro? Mm. Dutch Brothers. What's that? Is that like the YouTube name or is that like a? Oh, we don't have that here. I don't think. I've never heard of it. I don't think we have that here. I'm in Maryland. I don't think we have that here. I swear, I swear. Mm, I never heard of that. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. It can be. It's supposed to snow here tomorrow. It's supposed to be like 1 to 6 inches of snow. I'm like, you would snow on a Sunday. It is cold here. The low tonight is 18 degrees. And then on Tuesday, the low is going to be 7 degrees. And on Wednesday, the low is going to be 2 degrees. It's going to be freezing. Mm. Yeah, see. Mm-mm. I am thirsty. I might have to leave out of here and about a water. And I thought I checked my car. I hate drinking faucet water. I've never been to Vegas. It's just late. I don't like going out at night. I'm a woman. So going out at night is not the safest, smartest thing to do. Unless I go through like a drive through. Like I think McDonald's is open, so I'll probably go through the drive through and ask for their water. But I feel like their water probably tastes like toilet water. So I'm not doing that. Yeah, no. See, yeah, no, I can't do it. Can't do it. I cannot do it. Cause I'm gonna go and then I'm gonna complain the whole entire time, and I'm gonna piss myself off. Cause it's gonna be like, shut up, cause you went. There you complaining. Don't be a perfect man, don't be everything about me. Perfect, you are. Oh, I did not tell my age. How old do I look? What? But young. I owe it. I was supposed to be uploading this video. I'm so tired. I'm also thirsty. Eh, late 20s. That's all you get from me. Definitely late 20s. Saying that out loud is just cringy. No, I'm actually looking forward to turning 30. Like, I'm looking forward to my 30s because I don't know. I think it's just gonna be weird to say that like I'm 30 because I still remember high school. I still remember middle school, elementary school. So it's just weird now that like I'm getting up there in age and people gonna be calling me old. Like I have younger brothers and like, oh, you old. Look, in my 40s, my mother looks like she's my age and she's in her 40s. She had me when she was young, but she looked like she's my age. So in my 40s, I'm going to look, I know I'm going to look good. I'm probably going, honestly, I'm not even going to lie and I'm not over exaggerating. I'm probably going to look the same as I do now when I'm 40. have any children yet, but one day, yeah, one day. I used to want like a whole bunch of kids. I used to want like a lot of kids, like 16, a whole football team. And ain't nobody tell me no different. Until my fiance said, your max is 3. And one gotta be on accident. He said, one gotta be at by accident. Your max is 3. Yeah. So I'm just like, but it's weird though because now, so like I told him that, when I told him that, like years ago. But now that I'm getting older and I don't have any children yet, now I don't want as many. Honestly, I would be okay with 2. Hell, maybe even 1, goddamn it, because these kids are expensive. And then if I have a boy, the boys will eat you out of house, home, clothes, body. Y'all hungry. Why y'all so hungry? How can y'all eat like y'all eat like it's y'all last meal and y'all eat like it's about to be taken from y'all? For what? There's more. That's crazy. Mm-mm. Can't do it. Listen, I didn't eat that much when I was younger. I'm gonna tell you where I gained weight. I, at the time, was dealing with a woman, and she was bigger, and she loved to eat. Oh, baby, she loved to eat. And because I was with her all the time, I naturally just ate because she would eat. So it was like, and I gained a lot of weight. And when I left her, and I met a man, when I left her and I met a man, which is my man now, um, he don't eat like that. And my diet changed because I was only eating badly because I was with her. Like when people say you are your environment, believe that. If you're around people that don't do nothing all day, 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna do nothing because you're not encouraged by anything. So if she would eat, I would eat. Didn't matter. I thought I was hungry. I wasn't hungry. I should have been drinking water. I should have been drinking water. That's what I should have been doing. I just need to be more disciplined because I will tell myself that I'm not eating like any meats for the day. I'm just gonna do waters, fruits, vegetables, and then I'd be like, I can get a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Although I still haven't stopped going to Chick-fil-A because they don't like black people. I be thinking everybody don't like black people. Not so that's my personal preference is not to consume meat. And the only reason I said that is because um depending on because there can be meat is not what it used to be when I was younger. A lot of the meats now are filled with hormones. So it's not they're not as good as they used to be. Even chickens. A lot of people alternative was chicken. And so I'm not gonna go there, but chicken is now more processed than ever. It's filled with more hormones than ever. It still exactly, and which is still not good for the body, and it causes cancer. So when I say I don't want to eat meat, it's not because I'm not saying. Well, I am saying I don't believe there's other ways for you to get protein outside of meat. You can get protein from beans. There are certain vegetables, or other there are other things that you can get proteins from. Yeah, and people will be like, "Oh, well, you need meat because meat gives you a source of protein." There are other things that give you protein. So God gave us so many options. God gave us so many options. And a lot of times we only choose the ones that are put directly in front of our face, not the one God gave us, the one that the government gave us. The things that other people tell us, and we don't think for ourselves. So we eat the things that people tell us are good for us instead of doing our own research. That's my point. But a lot of times we already know what we should and should not be eating. We have to make the decision because nobody's forcing it down our throats. We're going to that thing, buying it, and we're consuming it. Now, people influence it, yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. God did not intend for us to have those things. And once you get on them, see, I really try not to get deep into it, but people talk about junkies and crackheads. We need to realize that we're just as bad as them. We're addicted to other things that are not good for our body. It's the same. People be out here eating pork bacon every day. Pork bacon. They got heart failure now. Yeah. Yes, people talk about junkies, and we don't. People are junkies and a slave to social media. I'm in that bunch. People are junkies and slaves to food, to sugar. Oh, sugar is crack. Sugar been crack. Sugar been crack. Sugar was the first crack. But see, they dress sugar up, made it look nice. Oh, sugar go in your spaghetti. I ain't gonna go there because I don't want people to cuss me out. Sugar go in this, and this, and this. Makes it sweet. That's the first crack right there. The other crack, they make it look dirty because people like to have things. Uh, People get a thrill off doing things they know they shouldn't do. But sugar and crack they the same thing. They both crack. That's why it's so hard for people to stop consuming sugar. It's nothing wrong with natural sugars, but processed sugars is the killer, the silent killer. See, look at me talking. I'm about to sit up. I might want a Snickers tomorrow. Terrible. Terrible. You're not supposed to. No, you're supposed to be like, don't go get that Snickers. I haven't even had a Snickers in like a month. Probably two. Listen. It's I didn't mean to make you want one. My bad. I was just I I was just telling the truth. I was just being honest. Listen, I'm gonna tell you my dirty little secret. I had 2 Krispy Kreme donuts today. I had 2 Krispy Kreme donuts today. I had the lemon filled one, and then I had the cinnamon roll one. Listen, me and moderation don't go together. And that's my problem. If I indulge in something, I overindulge in. I'm like, well, we're already here. Might as well just cross that line. The line is crossed. Now, after I cross the line, I'm sitting here thinking about what I just did. And now I'm on punishment. Because if I would have had just a little bit more self discipline, I would have been okay. So, that's my problem. I'm really thinking about the results of drinking tap water. I don't want to. I really don't. Drink tap water, fuck around, be sick. Oh. Yeah. I mean, I don't eat fast food a lot, so I don't eat fast food a lot, so I don't think like it's a big deal. You never know. Like I don't prefer fast food. But if I don't cook, checkers hate to see me coming. I'll tell you that right now. If I don't cook, checkers gonna hate to see me because I'm gonna be right in the drive-through, right in the drive-through. And then my grandfather is the general manager for a Checkers store. Like he had his own store. I'm pulling up. Granddad, you at work? Can you have me a burger ready by someone? Oh, okay. And then I just got me a burger and some loaded fries with a milkshake or a Sprite. You can't tell me nothing. You can call me fat. I'll be fat. I'll be that. For Checkers. For Checkers. And it does not matter which Checkers I go to. I never had a bad burger. Yes, my grandfather is a general, like he has his own store, a general manager. Hmm. Hmm. But I don't go to Checkers like that. I'm just saying. Just saying. Listen, I can honestly say I've never had a bad burger from Checkers ever. Like I've never ate Checkers and been like, oh, this is not the usual formula ever. I went to Chick-fil-A and got same what I always get, spicy chicken sandwich, and I noticed that the chicken sandwiches at Chick-fil-A are starting to taste different. So I'm not really craving it or wanting it like how I used to. Mm-hmm. Well. It's a place with Butterburger. What the hell is about Butterburger? I don't know. I don't know what that place called. What I do know, it's this place called Peri Peri, and they have a butter honey chicken sandwich. The fucking licious. Literally, I bit into the burger, and the butter and the honey was just dripping off, and I was just like, we might be in a relationship. I was like, we might be in a relationship. And I told everybody, I was like, you tried that new honey butter chicken sandwich over at Peri Peri. Hmm. It was dripping from the sand. Like, it was dripping from the sandwich. Cool. I've never heard of that. Is this in Vegas? See, y'all be having some different stuff I ain't never had before. Oh, my language. I've also never been to Vegas. So. Arizona? Is that what the AZ is for? Because if that's AZ, who won Arizona? Is your name pronounced Rogelio? Rogelio? Ro- with a J, so you say Rogelio? 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 Okay, Roger. He said, I'm tired of you pronouncing. Okay, my bad. I get it. People do it to me all the time with my name, and I think my name is the easiest name you could say, but you'd be surprised. Rogelio. Oh, okay, makes sense. Go home, Roger. Sorry, I'm playing. That was funny. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, people say my name wrong all the time. They're like, how you pronounce your name? Don't piss me off. I just look at them. Mm-mm. Like, for real? Like, for real? Like, what's that movie? No, no, no. That's not my first name. My first name is my first name on here. Starts with an I, ends with an A. Well, why you put a double W in the front of my name? It's Ikira. Ikira. Oh, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. TikTok got banned and Lemon8. Now everybody about to be on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. Definitely about to be in somebody drive through. I'm not. I'm really not. But I have my Stanley Cup in the car, but the water that's been in that cup has been there for like over a week. And I'm weird about drinking water that's been sitting for more than a day. I won't drink it. That's why I have to finish all my water like in one day. I don't care. Mm-mm. When no else fails. So let me stop. My Mm-mm-mm. Well, I hope you had fun. I said that before your This Is Fun came up, just to let you know. Thanks. And I hope your wife gets better. I think so. Ever since I've gotten engaged, about to be married, one of my biggest fears is losing him. So I couldn't imagine going through that experience because you just, like you just never know. But I pray that she heals and gets better. Hmm. I think about that often. I don't know why. I think it's because of like trauma or just by like, for the last year and a half, I've been really cutting people off and losing people from left and right as far as getting people out of my life. Um it's made me think a lot about, you know, other things. And I can honestly say like I feel like when you're in a healthy relationship, when your biggest concern is not, or you're not worrying about cheat, like you're not thinking about that, like that person never puts you in a position where you have to defend your position in their life. And then also when the only thing that you think about is how you don't want to lose this person. It is life. It is life. Um, and I understand that, you know, it's something I may have to go through, or he may have to go through one day. Hope he doesn't have to. I hope I don't have to. Um, but it's the hard truth. It's reality, and nothing could ever prepare you for something like that, or just even like your partner being sick and you feel like there's nothing that you can do to help them. Like, mm-mm. Yeah. And a lot of people don't realize what they have until it's gone, or it's close to gone, or almost gone, or you know they lose it completely. People take this is going to be in my video that's going to come out sometime this week, but people take others for granted when they feel like it's someone who will always be there. You don't value people the same when you always have access to them and you feel like, oh, I've done this before and they took me back. So they'll take me back again. You know, you don't value people the same when you feel like you have nothing to lose, or when you feel like that person is always going to be there. It's not until you realize that person is not going to always be there that you start to value them. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I tell my fiance all the time, keep doing what you did to get me. Don't don't stop taking me on dates because you're comfortable. Yeah. Don't stop being affectionate to me because you're comfortable. Like you have it, like especially when you're married, this if you honor and value marriage, you understand that this is not something we can just walk away from. If we're in a relationship and we're not married, we can just walk away. But if when you're married, it puts more pressure on you because like, okay, I'm actually choosing to do life with this person. And this is not something that can just be like, oh, you go your separate way, I go mine. No, it's not like that. So you have to make sure that at the core of everything you do, that you make each other a priority. And so right now, I'll say one of my struggles is I work a lot. So I work full time. I have my makeup business, and then I work overnight caregiving 3 days a week, which is what I'm doing now. And my fiance brought it to my attention that I feel like you work too much. I want to have one day just with you. Okay. So now I have to make some sacrifices because I understand that quality time is important to him. Now that I know that, because I had an assumption that men don't want to be bothered. They want to be left alone. They want their own free time. And you go your way, I go my way, and then at the end of the day we come back together, we hug, kiss, chill, and then we good. But the reality of it is a real man wants his woman around. And it don't have to be 24/7. It don't have to be 24/7. But a man wants a man who has a woman who makes him feel safe, who comforts him, who gives him the floor to talk, who nurtures him, who cares for him properly. That man wants that woman around. And so um it's like here I am assuming that men don't want to be bothered, or that they want to be able to play their game and do X, Y, and Z. And the whole time he's over here like, oh, I actually want to spend more time with you. And I'm like, really? So now I have to make sacrifices on my end so that way he's happy. And and trust me, I don't enjoy working two jobs. I don't. I like the money, but I don't enjoy it. But definitely, mm, yeah, it's it can be a lot. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. It's bad. Mm. The more I think about it, you are sorry. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking like, dang, cause what are the odds, right? that I do leave my overnight job, I'm sitting here worried about funds, but all of a sudden there's a promotion, there's an increase in finances, and all it took was for me to leave. I think about it often. But then the fear of leaving is, oh, you don't have the extra income. The possibilities are there though. And to be honest, if I just stay consistent at all the plans that I have for me, the plans that God has for me, um, everything will work out. And it's weird because I know that. So if you know that, why are you not trusting that? Like you know that, like you feel it, but yet you're still not walking away. Agree. I had a lot of fun times when I was broke, but I did not enjoy being broke. And I didn't come from a family with money either. So for me, I have more of a time when I got money. But that's like doing stuff. But for me, quite um my favorite thing to do that does not include money is playing Uno. If you meet me at the table, I'm beating you. Um, I'm a sucker for mm, see, it's so much. Like, imagine that. Like you know, it's crazy because everybody's journey is different. Everybody's journey is different, and to your point, like your wife, um, has when she got cancer, you guys lost everything, and you started over, but you made it. You're making it through. I'll say, um, and that's a testimony in itself because it's like you are not what you've been through, you know? And not only that, but the lesson in starting over can be greater than the actual act of starting over. Like when you think so like when you think about it, you have when you think about it, you have like my video that I did, and you talk about starting over, and that means like maybe building new friendships, or to your point, starting from scratch. um you could have lost friends, all your friends, and now you got to build a new tribe or find a new whatever. um and people experience something called growing pains, where in order for God to bless you with more, you have to go through a shedding, because the things that you currently have are no longer serving you or no longer good for your spirit, you know? And so, um, When you are shedding, it requires for you to start over. In your case, you said you were drinking, drugs, other women. What your wife is going through required for you to start over. But because she is going through what she's going through, you probably have a greater appreciation for her now than you did before. The lesson in what she is going through for you could be that never take people or life for granted. You you had a home, you had cars. Were you grateful for them? Was it always you had to have something new or something more? It was never enough for you. But then you lost everything and you probably realized I had everything that I needed. So it's like we crave and we want more of things, but we are not grateful. We don't show gratitude for the things that we already have. I'm preaching to me too. We do not show gratitude for the things that we already have because, we think that we need more to fill us up. And to be honest, all we need is God to fill us up. Because God can do everything that nobody else can. Listen, that's a shame. It's crazy because I just seen this post, and I'm sorry for your loss with your mom, where Cardi B was on a recording and she said, the whole time I didn't realize I was sleeping with my enemy. I was in competition with my husband, with my man. And you got, this is why I'm very aware, very vigilant. Like I look around and I pay attention to somebody's mood, somebody's reaction to something good, somebody's um, demeanor, because partners can be jealous of you, partners can envy you, partners will hate you and want you to lose everything and want you to be nothing without them. Um, you could be with a narcissist and not know that it's a narcissist because if they're love bombing, you think, oh, this is the sweetest person I ever met and I felt this way about no one before. Not paying attention to the fact that he's going above and beyond and you only known him for a week. He's trying to reel you in. That way he gets you in good enough that you don't want to leave. But the bad thing about that is um, when we make excuses for people and their behavior and you dismiss it even when you see it's a problem, is sometimes we get to a place where we can't come back from. My aunt best friend was murdered about 15, it wasn't 15, was it 12 years ago? 10, 12 years ago? I'm 27. So I was in high school. It had to be like 12 years ago. By her boyfriend. By her boyfriend. Who was beating on her and um they kept trying to get her to leave. Sometimes it's just too late. hmm me and my fiance talked about non-negotiables. That's another thing. I'm gonna tell you my non-negotiables from the jump. If you hit me, I'm leaving. If you cheat, I'm leaving. Those are gone, gone out the door. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I've literally vowed to give my life to you. I vowed before God to give my life to you, and you didn't keep your commitment to me and God, but I kept my commitment. Do you really deserve me? Do you? Do you? I think about stuff like that. Because to be honest, like, before people cheat, did you think about the consequences that would come after if I ever found out? And if you did and you knew it was a possibility that you could lose me and you did it anyway, to me that means that I'm worth losing. That means that you didn't think I was valuable enough not to do it, so you did it. And so now I gotta leave you. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, you would have left me. If the one thing about cheating, men can do it, but they cannot take it when it's done back to them. That's a fact. And most men admit to that. Most men. Most men say if a woman cheats, it's for different reasons, so it hurts more. And I can't take her back. Listen, you better think that far ahead. I know you speaking from experience, but I know you're speaking from experience. There's no but in that. Um, However, with my man, we had this conversation. I need you to think about all possible outcomes of this before you participate. Because I want you to understand that I will be out that dough. hmm And I had an ex that literally said, and he was asking a question. He said, if your man paid all the bills in the house, gave you an allowance, y'all had 2 kids, and you found out he had been y'all been married for 15 years, you found out he been cheating. I think he said for like 5 or 8. Would you leave him? I said yes. He said why? Because he cheated. He don't value me. But he pays all the bills in the house on top of giving you allowance, making sure the house is straight. You gonna leave? Yes. Why? Because he doesn't value me. You can pay all the bills. You can give me an allowance. But at the end of the day, I make sure the house is taken care of. If you pay for everything, you buy the food, I'm providing the meal. We make the babies, I take care of them. On top of taking care of you and all of your needs, on top of trying to take care of myself, I'm scheduling doctor's appointments, dropping kids off to school, picking kids up from school. Kids sick, I'm taking care of them. You sick, I'm taking care of you. A lot of times mothers get the short end of the stick when it comes to being a mother and being a partner, because they have less freedom to do the things that they want to do because they're so busy taking care of everybody else. So you think that because you went to work, because I can get a job too if you will use that, and I can make my own money and help pay the bills or pay the bills, and then what? So I'm like, and you cheat on me after I literally gave my life over to you, I'm going to leave you. Because can I say that if I pay the bills and you home, did I get to cheat? No, that's not the commitment we made. That's how I knew. Oh, he was never gonna be my husband. I was crazy about him. That was my first love. That's how I knew he was gonna be my husband, because we're not even married, and you telling me that you think that that's okay shows me I already know what I'm getting with you. I should not expect you to be faithful and committed to me, because if you are the head of the house, you feel like you have freedom to go do whatever you want, and I'm supposed to accept it because of what you provide. That conversation alone let me know he wasn't the right one for me. because you tried to question and debate with me on how cheating wasn't wrong if you was the sole provider. What the hell did we get married for? If you was going cheating, I'd rather my boyfriend cheat on me than my husband. My boyfriend cheat on me, I'm like, all right, cool, goodbye. Husband, and I get that sometimes men don't always think it through before they do it, because sometimes y'all just do shit. However, I think that don't do nothing you don't want me to do to you. Don't do nothing you don't want me to do to you. That's simple. Don't do nothing you don't want me to do to you. If you know that if I do it to you, you gonna be hurt. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Because I promise you, when I do it, it's gonna be 10 times worse. If I want my get back, it's gonna be 10 times. At that point, we might as well not even be together, because I'm not about to give my body up to somebody else just to piss you off because you gave what was supposed to be mine away. No. But if I do, oh, it's gonna be 10 times worse. For sure. No, for sure. hmm Yeah. But for real though, real talk though, I am thinking about soon leaving this other job so I can be with my man. Because I do care about him and I do value him. And he does so much. And it's crazy because when we moved in together, I told him he was going to be the one to work too much. And then I'm the one who works too much. hmm It is. Not to see the extra paycheck coming in every week. Every other week. Crying. But the flip side to that is I have more time to do other things. And to be honest, I need to create a routine. See, because my problem right now is I don't have a routine. Like, I can, um, Monday through Wednesday, I can go to bed early. Well, I don't, but I could go to bed early. Let's say 9, get up at 5, go to the gym, blah, blah, blah. But then Thursday through Saturday, I'm working overnight. So now my sleep schedule is thrown off again. And the only way I see myself having like a solid routine is by not coming in here 3 days a week. Like my routine needs to be Monday through Friday. Ooh, I'm telling you, I don't be getting on live like that. But next time I get on live and you will hear him be like, I left. I'm not gonna say that, because if I get on live next week, I'm still gonna be here. But I think what I'm gonna do, I think that I'm gonna save the next couple of checks, get a little cushion, and then in April, that's his birthday month, I'll be like, I quit. I ain't even gonna tell him. You better go to work tonight. I'm like, what job? What you talking about? Overnight job. I don't work there no more. What you gonna tell me? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. But I feel like it gotta be big. First of all, I'm extra. Second of all, he wants to do, but he's not doing it because it's so expensive. But he wants to do that Porsche um thing in Atlanta where you drive the Porsches. It's like $1,000 for a person, and you go and you drive Porsches in a racetrack for like a couple hours. And I want to pay for that. I want to surprise him. So we're caught in February and March. So in April, I'm gonna take a couple days off. Surprise! You can rent super. Oh wow! Oh, supercars. That's cool. I wonder how much that costs though. Well, I mean, like I get it. I was gonna say why it costs so much, but like, god damn. Mm. They got Porsche. They got Porsche. A Porsche. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, might have to go to Vegas. Might have to come to Vegas for that because I like to gamble. And when I say I like to gamble, I don't mean like I'm at the tables. I mean I like getting on the penny slots. First of all, I go to the casino like twice a year. And whenever I go, I be right on the penny slots. I don't care. Right at the penny slots. I mean, $500 off the penny slot. I only been here for 2 minutes. And all I did was put $20. Listen. Mm-hmm. I hit 4,800 on the pennies. On the pennies, 48. What you put in? 100? Did you put a hundo in there? What? Oh my god. Do you always do the max bet? Child. Listen here. I if I told myself if you go to the penny slot and the grand prize is like 10,000. 10,000 is not a lot of money to some people, but it could do a lot. If I get on the penny slots and I win 10, 12 grand, when I tell you I'm paying off my debt, you ain't going you ain't gonna be able to catch me. That gonna be paid off. I'm debt free. I promise you, I'm gonna ride my car till the wheel falls off if I hit the lottery for that. I'm paying. Don't get me the fuck started. I'm first of all, I'm gonna pay off my car. That's first. I'm gonna pay off my car. After I pay off my car, that money that I spend on my car note every month, I'm putting on my student loans. That's two. Two. After that, I have nothing. Because my car, my student loan is not that much. So, listen, if I hit on that penny slot for that much, oh, that's enough to pay off my car. And then I'm going to take that extra money that I put on my car and pay my student loans, what I got left. Then I'm debt free. Then I'm switching over to liability insurance. I might stay on full coverage though, because to be honest, my full coverage is not that much. I'm exaggerating. But still, like, I think about that often, going into the casino and getting on the penny slots. I think that's what I want to do next weekend. Oh, I think that's what I'm gonna do. What I want to do next weekend. I think I'm gonna tell my family, I'm like, can you take me to the casino so I can play the penny slots? Yeah, when I say I've thought about this so much, I've thought about it. I've never actually went and like tried to execute this plan, but it's definitely been on my brain. All I need to do is get there. All I need to do is get there. Because I feel like how we was talking about earlier is no such thing as true freedom. I want to experience being debt free. I want to have that experience, being debt free, feeling like you don't owe nobody. You just you just cruising through life, breathing through life. What's that song? Making my way downtown, walking. Listen, cruising through life. You don't got a care in the world because ain't no car note due. Mm-hmm. No student loans due. Mm-hmm. Like what? Oh yeah, we have talked about going to Vegas. We was actually last year we were supposed to do a trip to Vegas. And last minute we decided we were just gonna save our money instead. Every time we plan something, we be adults. We like, let's not do it. Let's save our money. Every time. But I'm not going for that next year. After we buy a house, I ain't going for that. If I want to go on a trip, I'm going. Money saved up. Oh, no. I didn't even notice you were gone. You always call and take a while to catch up, so don't apologize for helping your wife. But yeah, like penny slots is where it's at. I helped a member or a customer like 4 years ago when I was working at M&T, and he hit the lottery twice in 1 year. And each time he hit, he bought the branch like 10 boxes of pizza. I don't know why we needed this much pizza, but maybe we looked hungry. I don't know. But we had pizza for like 2 weeks. And I don't care. Yes, I'm still eating pizza for 2 weeks. Yes, I am. Especially if it's in the refrigerator. I'm going to take it out and heat it up after. I don't care. Yeah. I'm going to heat the pizza up. And I'm going to put it in the microwave. Still tastes the same to me. I'm definitely sleeping in tomorrow because it's late and I'm still. And I think because I'm up and I'm talking, I done goddamn woke myself up because I was yawning like not too long ago. Now I done woke myself up. Mm. I want some coffee though. Say what you need to say. Um, mm, 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 mm. It is 1:45 a.m. It's almost 2 a.m. in Vegas. No, it's not. Is it? No. Mm-mm. Really? Oh, it's 11. 11 a.m. or p.m.? Oh, okay. Mm. Okay. Oh, that's a big time difference. But yeah, 3 hours. That's not bad. But yeah, that's not bad. Hi. 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 Hope you feel better. Yes. It's not. I don't see, but this is what I'm talking about. Whenever I'm in my, because I'm in my job right now. Whenever I'm at my job, sleep pattern thrown off. Oh, they don't let you stay in the hospital, like stay overnight. But she probably would want you to go home and get comfortable too. You know, us women are always looking out for people, even when we don't feel well. Passion is mm-hmm. Oh yeah, your children. All five? Did you say you got 5 kids? Hold on, let me scroll back to the comments. These a lot of comments. Oh. Oh. Mm. I know. I'm the oldest out of all my siblings. My youngest brother is 7, and that's on my father's side. My youngest brother on my mother's side is 17. And when I tell you that they're both spoiled, spoiled. I'm really mad. Like, mm, 18 is wild. That's a big age difference. I wonder if y'all close. I feel like when I hear about people who have age gap siblings like that, they're not as close because they feel like the person that's older than them, like they have nothing in common, or I don't know. If my father has any more children, we're gonna fight. And I'm the only girl on my father's side too. I don't put it past him to come home and have another baby and it be a girl. And at this grown age, I'm okay with that because I'm about to be married and I'll be having my own children, so he can start over with his new girl. But I really hope he don't come home and make no more babies. Like I just like please don't. Just please no. Cause my grandmother ain't going. She can't wait to say, "Oh, you ain't the only girl no more." That's okay. That is all right. That is okay. But at first, I always wanted a boy, but now I kind of want a girl, like one girl, just one. I just need one. I just need one. If I had one wish, I need one. Mm-mm. Mm. I just hope when my father come home, he don't have no more babies. He pushing 50. He don't. He does not need to have no more kids. Really. He not even pushing 50, but like, just please don't. I never wanted to be like an old parent. Like there are people who, like my music teacher had her first baby at 50. Her first baby. That was after middle school. She's in almost in her 70s. That means that her first child is, bear with me. Yeah, probably like 18. That's what I'm saying. And it's this couple who had a baby at like 63. Like the mother hadn't went through menopause at all. And I'm like, that was God's gift. But me personally, I ain't going for it. I ain't going for it. Mm-mm. I'm saying all that slapping, all that slapping from me. I can't. I can't even imagine. Like, ugh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. That is traumatizing. That is so traumatizing. Like, kill the visual. Probably lasted seconds. Yeah, you having a baby. Wasn't even baby worthy, but it happened. I can't. I'll be devastated. And I don't care. I'll be cussing everybody out. I'll be like, 10 minutes? Maybe. I can understand. That's how we got this baby. But 6 seconds is all it took for you to knock me out. No. Mm-mm. Nope. Because now I'm pissed. Not worth it. Not worth it. At all. Not even a little bit. One, two, three. Boom. I'm pissed. Just imagine we've been thinking about this all day. And then I get 6 seconds. I'd be pissed. And then got pregnant on top of that. And I'm petty. I'm petty. Like, if that happened, I'm giving you a look. Like, I'm literally gonna turn around like, that's all you got for me. That's all you got for me. Experience that. I know, but I ain't get pregnant off that, so forgiven. However, that's all I got. And now I'm walking around here with these cravings. Try again till you get it right. Now I need a push present and a do over. The fuck? Mm. You know, that's here we go. Fear unlocked. That's like another fear I have too, is trying for children and not being able to have any. And I've had a miscarriage before. It was not intentional. It was the hospital's fault though. But I was too early on, so I couldn't sue. Um, However, because of my experience with that, it makes me high risk already. And so one of the things that scares me is when I'm ready or when I'm planning, it's not gonna happen. But everything is on God's time if it's meant. Oh no. They could adopt it, bro. That's why, like, I asked my fiance, I'm like, what happens if we can't have kids? We want to adopt. Okay. But that's why those conversations do need to be had before getting married. Because if I can't have kids, what do we look like? You know, like, are you willing to adapt? Are you willing to, are you going to be okay with not having children? And some men say yes, and then they don't really be. They only say it because they don't want to hurt your feelings. But my fiance always say, I tell you the truth. I don't care about, he say, I don't care about your feelings. I think he words it wrong, but I don't care how you feel if it's for the betterment of you. You might be mad at me for saying it. However, what I'm telling you is going to help you. So listen. Yeah, of course. Yeah. It's 2 it's 2 a.m. I'm about to get off here. It's 2 a.m. now. And I need to get finished uploading this video. I really need to I'm gonna get my Z's in. I'm gonna get my Z's in the morning. But I'm gonna get off here because it is 2 a.m. Good night. Hold on, wait, let me scroll. Good night. Good night, Rogelio. And good night to your wife and your children. And drive safe. It's been a blast. We had a time. Make sure you tell all your children and your family to subscribe to my channel. Good night. See you.